Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome to video number 8 in our WhatsApp story series. This one I found in a book that's titled Gutvach. It's connected to Parshas Kairach, and I call it When Caught in the Middle. Rabbi Zalman Leib Teitelbaum was a highly regarded Rav. He was the chief rabbi of the town of Sighet. And he was a chassid. He was a follower of the famous Divrei Chaim, Rabbi Chaim Halberstrom of Sanz, who passed away in 1876. And in the years after 1850 is when the Halak Origin of Rabbi Yisrael of Rishon passed away. So some years later, there arose a quite sharp dispute between the Divrei Chaim and the 6 sons of the Halak Origin, all of whom had become rebbes in their own right. And Rabbi Zalman Leib did not take sides. He refused to support either side of the quarrel. People were surprised. They said to him, "But Rabbi Zalman Leib, why don't you support the Divrei Chaim, your own Rebbe?" He said, "Indeed, my Rebbe, the Divrei Chaim, is very great. But is he greater than Moshe Rabbeinu? I heard from my holy grandfather, the Yismach Moshe, that if there's a quarrel or a rabbinical dispute, that you should not take sides, even if one side is Moshe Rabbeinu." This sounded very strange to people. He went on to explain, my holy grandfather, the Yismach Moshe, who he passed away in 1841, when he, by the way, was the forerunner of the Satmar and Sighet Hasidic dynasties. He said, my grandfather used to say that he knows about 3 of his reincarnations, 3 of his previous incarnations. And in one of them, he was a Jewish slave in Egypt, one of those that came to freedom through the Exodus, and who was at Har Sinai and in the desert. So one time, Reb Zalman Leib, when he was a young boy, he said to his grandfather, "Zaidi, you were there in Egypt when the Jews were slaves, and you were there when they came out of Egypt and went to Har Sinai. So Zaidi, you must have been there during the time of the dispute of Korach and his followers. So tell me, Zaidi, whose side were you on?" His grandfather looked at him seriously. He said, listen, my child, you can't imagine what an esteemed person Korach was in the Jewish camp. He had many followers, including some significant tribal leaders. And on the other side was Moshe Rabbeinu himself, the leader and the prophet, and Aaron, his brother Aaron, the Kohen Gadol. Well, I did not take sides. I stayed in my tent the whole time, and I did not come out of it even once until it was made clear that the divinely appointed leadership for the Jewish people in the desert was that of Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron, the Kohen Gadol, the high priest. And my dear grandson, I suggest that you follow this, that you learn a lesson for life. Keep away from all disputes. Do whatever you have to do, that you shouldn't be forced to join sides, even if you have to lock yourself in your house.